Okay, folks, Purvis 2025. Purvis River goes into the Merrimack, goes into the Mississippi. Merrimack, Mississippi. Purvis, Merrimack, Mississippi, something like that. But, folks, I'm going to get you right close and up close to show you some of the flooding. Hopefully, we'll catch some of these massive trees that are just sailing down the river. I've never seen it this high. I've seen it over the banks where it looks like a parking lot in the fields. Let's get you turned around here. No more rain, but it's raining up the river. Look at that. The boat. What do we have? What do we have? Wow, okay. Got somebody's pontoon boat. Oh, wow, look at the massive logs that are shooting down the river right now. I just wish I could grab one. Right there. I wish I could grab that one. Look at the size of that log just bobbing down the river. Huh. Wow. Look at that. Folks, if you're just catching on, this is 2025. April. And that's a pontoon boat, upside down, snagged. Right there on the other side of that tree is a pontoon boat. That was a massive tree just bobbing down the river. Normally, folks, I could walk across this river. run across it. But sure would be nice to be able to snag some of these giant logs bobbing up and down this river right now. I cannot believe it. How can I stick a... I so want to throw a cable. I just want to throw a cable out there and grab some logs. To put this in perspective, I could walk across the river last week, and now giant logs are bobbing up and down the river. It's kind of crazy, folks. Look over here. I mean, usually you can get a boat. I mean, that's how you get a free boat, because the boat just comes along. Look, there's a boat bobbing up and down the river right there. And that boat, for me, wow, look at it. It's just swinging back and forth. Getting ready to head out. I'm not even getting near it. Not getting anywhere near it, folks. I'm staying on high ground. It's not really water to be messing around with. But you can see how high it is over here on the bank. That's all brush. The bank is usually down here, not up there. Bank. Crazy. Looks like a parking lot. Oh, the farmers. Oh boy, farmers. Keep on, budge. But here, you're usually able to just shoot right across, no problems. But yeah, rescue's on the toes on this one. And I'm sure somewhere up and down the river. They're helping somebody. But I'm going to hang out just for a little while longer, folks. I want to see if there's another big, massive log. It's always cool to see the logs, especially when they're rolling down the river and not floating down the river. Maybe we'll get to see a rolling log today. Look at the massive vines that are hanging on the trees down here. If you would say that's a weird growing tree, look at that tree right there. The base is a normal tree and then a small tree. What's up with that? Folks, you're catching on. 2025 April. I guess we get this is usually a January type of thing when it floods like this. But this is more than I've ever seen right here. But I'm sure it's flooded more. It's come all the way up to here before. But the river's rearranging. Once upon a time, there was a sand beach down there. And the neighbor was telling me that it moved. It moves. It was up here one time. Then the sandbar ended up down there one time. Sure would be nice for it to be back up here, but something's going on right here. It's deep right there. Maybe that'll be the new swimming hole this year. Okay, here's one, folks, if you're just coming along. Share it real quick with somebody. Here's a tree. Let's see. Yep. All right. Here we got a tree going backwards. All right, folks, and look at the size of the tree. The stump there, and then tree. It just doesn't stop. Wow, look at the breakaway, folks. It's like a barge. It's as big as a barge. Look at the logs that are shooting down there. Big as a barge, folks. Look at that. That's the beginning of it. A tree. Another tree. Another tree. Another tree. Tree. Another tree. Folks, this isn't just sticks floating down the river, folks. These are giant trees. Wow, that is amazing. Those are massive logs. A trading post is up the road. I wonder if he's losing logs. He might be losing logs. I don't know why we'd put them so close to the river like this, but those were some pretty nice logs floating down the river. And right there, folks. That right there is a massive, wow. Yep, well, that right there is the kind of logs that'll jam up and dam up the overpasses. Yep, you get enough of those. Beavers will love that. But the river's still coming up, folks. I think we're gonna stop this one at 10 minutes, folks, so I don't have to. And it's not raining right now. Yep.